Good morning. Welcome to Time in His Word. Have you ever thought about the decisions you make throughout the day without ever thinking about it? Um, for instance, if it's your normal routine, you get up every morning at the same time and meet at the local diner to have breakfast with your friends. You know, that's a decision you made, but you made without thinking about it. It's a habit. Or if you live in one town, you need to go to the next town over, and depending on the time of the day it is, you might take one route versus another because you might pass through a school zone, or something makes you choose one over the other. It's escalated in this semi when I decide to go from A to B. Yesterday I left Atlanta. I needed to get my heater fixed, and there's a place up by Chattanooga. So I called them and I got in there and I got it fixed. When I got out there, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, I wasn't ready to stop for the day because I hadn't done anything mileage wise. I'd run enough miles where I'd still make delivery on time on Wednesday, but I didn't want to stop. I mean, I would have just sat in the truck and read books or watched a video until it was time to leave, and that's no good. So I went on, and then as I got close to Nashville, I was going to hit Nashville at 6:30 at night. There's another decision to make. Do I stop before, and it just, the decisions we make through the day, I was sitting here thinking about that this morning, is so numerous that we don't even realize that we make them. They just become second nature. But yet the decision we need to make, that depends on where we spend eternity, we're willing to put that off thinking we have another day when we don't know if we do or not, but we live as if we do. And if you confront somebody about it and you're talking about church or something, and if you happen to ask them if they know where they're going to spend eternity, majority of the time, I've got time. But we don't know how much time we have. And I'll get it spit out here in a minute. Isaiah, the 45th chapter, verse 22, it says, "Turn to me and be saved, all the ends of the earth, for I am God, and there's no other." He doesn't give us a time frame. He tells us who he is and who we need in our lives. But ultimately, the decision is up to us because God has made us free will, and we get to pick and choose if we want to follow him or if we don't want to follow him. And it's all on us. But this morning, as you sit and drink your coffee, mill over the day that you did yesterday and just think of like what I said earlier. You live in one town, you need to go to the other town, and you went a certain way without thinking about it. Why did you do that? Or any other decision you make through the day, you just automatically do it. Maybe think a little bit, well, if I do this, then I'll do that, just you mill it over. But yet when it comes to deciding to accept and follow Jesus Christ, we're willing to put that off and choose not to make a decision at this time. How come is that?